today.
We are live. What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing this morning? It's your boy Leroy from Blood, Sweat, and Soul, hanging with my man Mo.
Let me move this camera thing. There we go.
Oh, somebody else has been messing with the computer at home, huh?
A little bit. I tried to make a video yesterday, and I was trying instead of cleaning up the room, I just moved the camera.
So you know how they say people go on tour and you see people everywhere?
Yes. Like you did last year?
Yeah. My girl Dina, 50 Junker, I saw her all day yesterday. I went to the supermarket and she was on a little screen to buy potato chips. She was like, "Hey guys, if you want these Lay's are really good, but if you go to resell and we'll make you money and you can buy a whole truckload of these." I saw that girl everywhere.
She's doing her thing.
She is. She is doing her thing. She had an interview yesterday. She wasn't even in the car. She did the car interview yesterday. She had a hangout last night with it was her, Andy, Miss Taffy, and I forgot the other lady's name. That was really cool. They were listening. It was late, and then we got Paul in the house. What is going on, Paul? Philly Flipper
and Michelle as well.
We got Michelle. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
Kayla. It was Kayla, but that's a different Kayla. That's not the other Kayla, right? Yeah, I know it was. Yeah. It wasn't choo 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 pew 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 pew. It was another.
It wasn't pew pew.
It wasn't pew pew. No. But it was. I thought it was funny because I thought that I was late. It was funny because the show came on, right? I mean, I forgot about it, and it was like I looked it up and then I found it, and Dina came on and she said, "All right, well," she goes, "Well, thank you very much, and thank you," and I'm like, "No," because I thought they were ending and she was saying bye to somebody. So I felt bad. Then I just lurked in I chatted for a little while and I lurked in the background.
I'm always lurking.
Yep. So besides that, what is going on in the Mo household? We already know, but
other than the front yard, nothing. I'm just sitting here. I'm tired. I have an excuse to be tired for once.
I heard your new job is going to be landscaping.
Oh my goodness! I get fired the first day.
I get fired my first day, he said.
I'd show up and I'd be like, "All right, you can go home now." No, I have a new appreciation for landscape. Where's Anthony? He's probably out working. But
he's probably out working. No, either that or playing the guitar.
Yes. It's that guy behind the tree watching all his neighbors. Yeah. The funny thing is, every time my neighbor comes home, he lives right across from me. He always has an interesting comment. Like I think I told you this. Did I tell you this? So then, like it was like we got the rototiller like a couple days ago, used it, and then he recommended that, and he said something like, "Oh, so they ran out of rototillers then?" I'm like, what do you mean? He's all, "Oh, because you didn't use it, right?" I'm like, I just looked at him and didn't say anything. All right, thanks, man.
You're like, I'm good.
Did I talk about the Champions League final yet? No, because nobody would know what I was talking about. I'd happily talk about that, but yeah, I guess.
Apparently, Paul knows it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of overpriced, overpaid players in that Champions League final. Basically, two teams played that I don't like, and one of them won. So we'll leave it at that. But if you want to talk about soccer, there's a European Cup coming up starting today, and I've already lost all your viewers, so I'll stop right there.
No, you're good. I'll just think about other things in life besides soccer.
Is that all right? Let me ask you: soccer. If I had to force you to talk about cards or soccer, which one would it be?
Oh boy, I don't know.
lesser two evils.
Death row. I don't know. That. It depends. Like if you talk about 80s cards, like basketball 80s cards,
Yes.
cards always get you into players.
Yes.
So, and I do know sports. I'm not anti-sports.
Yes.
I just don't know enough about the cards.
I'm with you. I'm exactly the same way. And to answer Paul's question there, he asked about something that you won't. There's a U.S. player. It's the first time he won the Champions League final, so that is a big deal. I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but anyways, it's a big deal because it's the first time a U.S. player won the final. So I give him props for that. I don't like his team, but he's good, and he should change teams because he'll get more playing time. But anyways, we'll drop it right there. Nice if you got that. Oh my! Both Pauls are in the soccer. Sorry, Leroy. This isn't me. I didn't type these.
The only thing I know about soccer is there's a Portuguese league. One of my ex's dads used to like, and he used to like the team that a lot of people didn't like.
Let me guess. I don't know much about Portuguese league. Sao Paulo, Sporting, Benfica. Benfica.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're pulling out the Benfica's.
And I know Sporting. Benfica. That's about the tops of my soccer talk.
That's pretty good. Cristiano Ronaldo used to play in Sporting, so
that's about as far as I go in soccer. I don't know any of the American players. I don't know any of the rules. I know it's a really tough sport.
A lot of running.
Yeah.
That was a dream as a kid to be able to play professionally, and that never happened because I lacked the athletic ability, I think is what they call it.
You lack the athletic ability?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you don't lack the athletic ability in?
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Okay. All right. Just message me on Instagram, and we'll talk about it next show.
Might take a few years to get back to you, though.
If you had to, if you or anybody in the chat, if somebody told you had to run a mile right now,
yes,
could you do it? No excuses, nonstop.
Probably, only because of the last week. But I wasn't doing any cardio though. It was all man. I don't know though. Actually, I wasn't doing any cardio.
A lot of people
probably only because my body knows how to run a mile. I will probably throw up several times. I used to be able to run the mile, and well, not as fast as you, but I used to be able to do a 5-minute mile. And actually, I used to be able to run multiple miles, but I wouldn't even call it a jog. It'd be like falling forward. Honestly, running, I used to actually enjoy it, but that's because I was doing it with other people. By yourself, it's a little boring. But I know Leroy used to run a lot.
But I honestly couldn't take the last animal. It would be tough for me. But it would be tough.
Yeah. I think you could probably pull it off a mile. I could definitely walk it. I walk quite a bit, but running it is a whole different story.
What's going on, Jennifer? How are you? Good morning.
Today we're talking about mile times. Everyone put their mile time in there. Mine would be about 45 minutes.
LKL, I got to meet him. His internet was a little choppy, but I got to meet him last week. I was really excited about that.
Nice. What did you guys talk? Holy mackerel! Sorry to keep you off here, but Thrifty Junker can do a 40-minute kickboxing workout, though. That's pretty impressive.
Not right now. You want to do something funny?
Go for it.
If you ever want to do something funny, I've done it, and I would do it. If once I'm in shape, I'm not afraid. Put a grown man like Leroy in any aerobics class and see how they do. It's not easy.
Hard. It's hard.
Most guys will not do it.
What about spin class?
I love spin class.
But that's because you're sitting. You're sitting.
No, you're not sitting. You are not sitting.
Well,
you are not sitting. No, you're not. No, you're not. You are not. I used to cycle, and I used to do triathlons.
Okay.
So
see, that's why you enjoy that then.
Yeah, I like spin. Do I do it as good as I used to? No, but I like spin. I did a spin class.
An hour spin class or an hour aerobics class?
I'm going to be honest with you. Probably aerobics class is easier because aerobics class you got to sit down for a second. Spin class, man. If you're doing a real spin class, they are on you like nobody's.
You got the guy with the mic or the girl with the mic. Like, come on, let's go. All right, we're going up the hill. Let's go.
Yep.
Good morning. Good morning.
What's going on, Aqua Girl?
We got Aqua Girl. We got Jennifer Hayes. You got Topher.
We got Topher
We're spinning all kinds of stuff. Spinning lies. Spinning whatever.
We are Topher. We are spinning the actual class, spin class.
Yes.
And if you finish the spin class without collapsing for an hour and a half, you get to pick 20 video games from Walmart.
You know, I just thought of that. I haven't seen. There you go. We don't have. I've never seen a reseller like a workout together or spin together.
Because that's a different
that would be
channel.
Hilarious. You have like 10 different people on there, and you all have to do like the same exercise and see who lasts till the end.
Yoga would be funny. Hold on. I gotta pull this up.
I'm the least flexible person in the world. I'd like to see you guys. I couldn't hold a pose.
I didn't like
yoga. Dog.
Now that is something I did not like.
That's painful.
I did yoga a couple times, and that's not for me. I'll do an aerobics class. I'll do a step aerobics class or a beginner. I don't do advanced. Like I want the one where the ladies are like, no, well, some of those ladies that are 60 years old are 10 times in better shape than me. But I want like the 60-year-old women. You don't want the pregnant moms because they just look pregnant and they're beast.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Dina, you should start a live stream where we resell the workouts. I'm telling you, that would be. Everyone talks about it. You know, they talk about all the. Oh my goodness, he's got that.
Come on, ladies, let's go. Everyone, two, three, and four, and five.
What is that?
Six,
wait, what was that? You're just in the sprinkler?
And nine.
And now he's just dancing. I'm telling you, I'm already tired.
How'd I do?
You did awesome. I thought he said yogurt. I could go for some yogurt right now. I work out every morning looking for inventory that's missing. Oh, yeah. I wish I could stop doing that.
Paul, you are 100% right.
I hate that.
You are 100% right.
I'm telling you, I guarantee you somebody's going to do a reseller workout because they always talk about it, right? Like, oh, what's your schedule, this and that. They've talked about it. I'm surprised that nobody's actually put out a, what do you call it, a reseller workout, something. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring my stationary bike in.
What kind of
That's kickboxing? Kickboxing with some dancing. Holy man, that sounds tiring. Kickboxing is tough because your whole body shakes after you kick that bag. I thought that was easy. Punch a bag for 5 minutes straight or kick it. Holy mackerel. Your whole body will be shaking.
Yeah, no, that's not easy at all.
No. Because my son's into martial arts. I used to joke a little bit, but he's actually getting pretty decent.
We got all the big timers in here, all the big time show guys. We got Paul in here. We got Cajun.
I heard you're going to start a workout. That's why.
Is that what it is? I'd like to do the workout with Cajun and Paul.
Which Paul? We got two Pauls.
Not Paul, not Flippin' Sports guy. Philly
Why? I think they'd both be good at working out. I'll be the coach. I'll be the guy with the little mic thing right there.
Johnny would be the guy with the mic there. Hey, look, All right, guys, let's go. Give to the left, to the
I
left,
would be
to
there
the
with the
right,
mic.
to the right, to the left, to the left. No kick, 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 no kick.
These guys are
25 push-ups, 25 push-ups, 25 push-ups, 25 push-ups. Go, go, go,
You know the funny
go.
thing
Run
about
in
that?
place, run in place, run in place, run in place. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, guys, it's only been one coffee this
I
morning.
was in a class where I thought the teacher was nice and friendly because he had a nice tone to his voice. And so he was talking like that. And then, as usual, about 10 minutes in, I stopped moving. And then he just came, and it wasn't spin, it was aerobics. He came and stood like a foot next to me. He's like, okay, somebody's not moving. And he's doing it in a nice voice. He's, somebody's not moving. We're going to get him moved. Right here. Somebody's not moving. Somebody's not moving. Somebody's not moving. Like this. I was like, oh, great. So that was painful and embarrassing.
Yeah, like I said, I every once in a while I go on a fitness kick, and when I do, I'll do aerobics and spin classes and stuff, and I'll tell you, it's the aerobics classes, and I have to do them because I know that they're hard.
Yeah. Stretching is good, especially at our age.
Stretching is very good for you.
And it's actually quite painful if you do it cold.
If you do it right. If you do it right, yep. My grandmother used to stretch every morning on her bed. On her bed, she would touch her toes. She would touch her toes. She'd bend down. She'd sit on the end of the bed, touch her toes, and then from that position, she'd go straight up to touch the ceiling, and then sit her butt back on the bed and just stretch back up and touch the ceiling.
Wow, I can't do that. I can touch my kneecaps, but it is tough. New channel. Interesting. I didn't know you. All his live shows. Oh, interesting. That's why I watch videos, because they can't see my bad form. Yeah, exactly. I've been called out for not moving.
Now, if there was an eating challenge,
I'm on it.
Mo is on it.
You guys are done. I was also for 3 days the beer bong, not champion as well.
Beer, what is it?
What's the one with the tube?
The tube. You're talking about a bong?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what it's called. Yeah, yeah. For about 1 weekend, I was unstoppable. I can't really remember that weekend though, but
no, I bet you can't. I wouldn't think that you would.
Those kind of sports, I'm good. Has anyone ever seen, what is it called?
I have 2 channels now. Cool Kids.
Cool Kids. I don't qualify then.
Yeah.
That's too much work. More power to you. No, I don't know. That's funny you said you tried working out. It was, what was it, a week ago? Me and my buddies, we said, okay, we're going to play. We went out in the field to grab a soccer ball. We had 3-on-3. His 2 sons, my son, and my 2 friends. So it was 3-on-3. They wiped the floor with us. But it was fun. I was so tired, though. My goodness.
Was it as bad as trying to keep up with Mom?
It's a different kind, because that was running. I mean, that was out of breath. Here, you know, when you're trying to rip grass out of the ground, that's just like, you just don't have anything there to rip. You're not out of breath, though. So it's different, you know? It's like the others were pre-recorded. Told me that's a smart move for my channel. Yeah. That's the Lonnie move right there.
That's the Lonnie move.
That's the Lonnie move right there.
I'm keeping them all together until I get good at something. Until then, It doesn't. I don't really care. I know, Paul. You're coming on at what,
It's too much
12, right?
work.
You're coming on a little bit, Paul. So if I'm boring you guys over here, go to see somebody that's a little more fun. Paul, he'll be on at 12 o'clock, and then I'll still be here.
And you can get your. I'll get Leroy to do a little bit. Yeah, Lawrence went. Oh yeah, Lonnie was the one that. I mean, he's one of the guys that did that really, really successfully too. So without a blink.
I was, I don't like to talk about other channels, but I was a little. Let's say it the nice way. I was a little not understanding. I know Lonnie. One channel was more on. One of his channels was more on God sales and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then he did the other channels, shed flips.
Yeah.
He did garage flips, shed flips. Then his higher channel would already be at 100,000.
Yeah.
And he dropped it and started his newer channel, which is only at 30K.
Yeah.
And he has he switched his other channel to something totally different. And I just, for me, I don't understand. There's something else behind that, and because those guys know they know what they're doing.
Well, they're trying to separate the content. I think that's what.
But you would go. But the thing is, his was in lives, and it was similar. It was still similar. It wasn't like you're doing one show about reselling, and the next show you're doing about baking.
Mm-hmm.
So
it would be fabulous, but okay.
So to jeopardize a channel that has 80,000 viewers, to me is just.
That's the thing. That's what everyone was saying. Like, oh no, he's going to do that. It's not going to work out. But for him, he was the guy that was able to do that, which was like, wow.
No, because his main channel, his main reselling channel right now only has 30,000.
But now look, he's got the RVing one.
But that has 80,000. That has 80,000 because it's from.
Yeah.
And they do it for. I'm not talking bad about Lonnie at all.
No.
I want to know the reason behind it because they know what they're doing. He knows he's doing it for a reason. There's a reason behind that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's from what I've heard, it's to separate audiences. There's audience that like lives, even if it's all reselling. Let's just say.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that channel. Then now he switched it to a different name, same channel, same members.
Yeah.
But it's about RVing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'll tell you the reason that, because let's be honest, the reselling community is not as big, I don't think, as like the RVing community, or like the car community, or like even like the stock market community, or any of these. Reselling, I would say, in my opinion, is maybe, I don't know, 400,000 or 500,000 people that actually resell and watch YouTube.
Yep.
When you got millions and all these other ones, you go look at the car guys. Like you said,
well, look at
resale, right?
Yeah, look at Nikki T and Rev. Yeah, they had a really good reselling channel, and they were just about trying to get to 2,000.
Yeah.
They started their Restoration channel in November.
Yeah.
And I looked at them yesterday, and I think they're up to 17 or 18,000.
That is huge, right there.
Go
away. There is a definite cap in the reselling community. So if anyone is looking for longevity here, it's going to take longer than other, if I've heard, like Julian was talking about fishing. I hope he does a fishing channel because I think that will take off. Because I think the fishing industry, the fishing whatever community is bigger than the reselling community, and that's fine. I don't have one of these other things that I would jump into anyway. So, but yeah, we all watch. There's one. Anyone in the chat, what do you watch that's not reselling? Because I know Leroy's in the cars a little bit.
What do I watch that's not reselling?
Yeah, on YouTube.
I watch a lot of stuff. I can go to the channels if you want. No.
What are the subjects? You don't have to give out the channels if you don't want.
I have to look. See, I don't know. I don't have that page open. Let me go over there and see.
So what type of like the is it like baseball cards? Leroy loves baseball. He's watching those baseball cards.
Yes. It's definitely baseball card channel. Is definitely one of my favorite channels. And then miniature golf channel. Love miniature golf.
That would be awesome.
There is a channel. No, let me tell you something. There's something that I have been watching that I fell in a rabbit hole the other day, and it is. I gotta find it. Miss Eve's Closet. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
I don't know how to do it. Go into TikTok and type in helicopter camping.
Just the fact that you said go into TikTok, I'm already rolling my eyes. Helicopter what?
Camping.
Helicopter. Is that a joke?
Nope.
Okay, do I even have it on the phone? I might not even have TikTok on. I have a TikTok, but I have. Where are you? TikTok. I might have to read. No, I see it. I see that symbol there. It's hidden. They keep sending me. What the heck is that? Cookie Bear. What the hell is that? I have to re-sign in. Oh, what is my sign in?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Maybe I could type it in here. TikTok.
Yep.
And you said helicopter camping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna get more cookie bears. I'm looking at some lady. There's some kind of TikTok thing where people are holding, and then oh my, what the hell?
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
Search. How bad I am at search on TikTok. Do you have to be logged in to search? I think that's what it is. I won't let you search unless you're logged in. It forces you to watch. I'm watching somebody says, I hate Takis, those potato chips. Man, TikTok, you're annoying.
Fuck up the camping.
All right.
What did you just say? What's up, kids?
Kids? Who's that?
Helicopter camping.
Helicopter camping TikTok. Let's see if I can get it that way. Oh, yeah, no. Hella camping. Tele-camping. Oh, no, I see it. He's got his dog, too. Oh, it's a couple.
They have, so it's people that have helicopters and they fly all over the United States and they go camping for the weekend. And they're just in the middle of nowhere.
It looks like it.
It is so cool, and the helicopters are just amazing. And I've been stuck into this. Listen, I got stuck into it so bad. I was looking how much helicopters were, and I was looking up houses with hangers.
All right, I already have it in my mind. Leroy's Reseller Retreat / Helicopter Camping, South Carolina 2022. Let's set it up. Bring your own helicopter, though. Yeah, that's I'll bring mine, you bring yours. I'll bring Marshmallow. I think we got something here. That's nuts.
So, and then you see him jumping up.
Yeah, I see it.
The suit was like.
That is nuts. Oh, man, what can I? Okay, there we go. It says RC helicopter count. Yeah. I think my helicopter's in the shop right now, though. I'm going to have to borrow somebody else's. I heard Jeff Bezos is going to space, so maybe I'll call him.
When can we get a helicopter?
No, you're breaking up a bit there, bud.
Can you get a helicopter?
Can I get
if you go on Google and you type in helicopters for sale,
okay.
There's like a Craigslist for helicopters.
Oh man, you're big time. Okay.
Oh, I was totally in it one night. I didn't sleep. I didn't go to bed till 4 in the morning.
Let's do this. I only
Helicopter reselling.
Hey, can I borrow 10 grand?
They're not 10 grand.
This one right here. It says reduced price, 8,595.
The one I was looking at.
Oh, wait a second. I got the commas wrong. That's 8 million.
So no, honestly, I was looking at some, and you could actually get a really nice one for about 150 to 200,000. And people think that's a lot of money, but think about it. If you have 2 or 3 houses, or you have a house, people spend so much more for a house. So instead of buying a $500,000 house, you buy a helicopter and a $200,000 house.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna go do that. When we're done with the show, I'm gonna go buy a helicopter. I'll be South Carolina in like how long does it take on a helicopter to get? Is it like a plane, or is it faster, or is it? I don't know.
Well, they only go most of them, the ones that I see, they only go about 400 miles. To a tank.
And what happens then? You have to stop and refuel?
You gotta refuel, yeah. You gotta stop at the gas station.
But it's like 3,500 miles from the west coast to the east coast, or whatever it is, 4,000 miles. So I have to do that 10 times.
Maybe not in a helicopter. I don't know.
They still have.
Where can I get gas? Where can I get gas for my helicopter?
I have a guy. I know a guy. Helicopter gas. Does anyone know helicopter? This is what Leroy does in his spare time. He's fueling his helicopter.
Yeah. So yes. So you asked the question. So that was my question. I look at helicopter stuff. I like looking at. I actually like looking at a lot of preaching and stuff. But that's my own personal opinion. I like some cars. So I love sprint cars, dirt racing. So I'll watch a lot of dirt racing channels. What's going on, Carter? P is in the house.
Carter, do you have a helicopter we can borrow? Oh, Topher's got hella choppers.
Hella choppers.
Yeah, he's on the building, his SF building. He parks it on the top. Is that what you call it? Parking? Whatever, lands on the top.
Down here in South Carolina, I guarantee you, within about 20 miles from me, I can find communities that have airports and like they're airport communities.
So it's like a private runway.
They're private houses. The houses are right. It's like being on a golf course, but you're on a
runway. You got the room out there, right? Like these people that got acres of land.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I knew I liked you. She said she likes drift car racing. I do too a little bit, but I really like dirt. Oh no, she loves dirt car racing. That's what she said.
Wow. So, wait. So Dina's into kickboxing and dirt racing.
Dina, do you go to tracks like the local? Don't stop. Do you go to the local tracks near you at all? And Dina, do you watch Hunt the Front? That's like my favorite channel.
What is it called?
Hunt the Front.
Hunt to Front.
Hunt the Front.
Hunt the Front. Okay.
Unfortunately, eBay hasn't been enough. Doing enough to get a helicopter. Yeah, you're right, Connor. You are right.
Before COVID, we were watching, I think it was July 4th last year. Might have been. We were watching dirt bike racing, and these kids were like 8 years old, 10 years old. And they were like doing flips and jumps and all kinds of stuff.
Did you go to the track?
Where was it? It was somewhere around here. I think it was one of the what do you call it? Not conventions, county fairs. And then they had just the dirt. I mean, it wasn't a giant professional thing, but they had like the dirt, whatever, circle. So these guys were going crazy, though, doing flips and stuff. And they were not even, some of them were, like I said, 8 years old, 10 years old.
See, it's hold on.
I'm still watching these guys going camping.
Isn't that so cool, though?
I mean, just to be able to, that freedom. I mean, imagine that. Like, oh, I'm just going to take the helicopter. Oh, you know what? Can I borrow the helicopter? Sure. All right.
You,
okay, got it. All right, see ya.
It's like calling up Carter. Hey Carter, what are you? What's going on today? I was just wondering. My wife and I we're gonna go. We're just gonna go fly out to we don't know where and land the helicopter. I don't know where, and we're just gonna go camping and watch the sunset. You in?
My equivalent would be, hey, you want to go to McDonald's? They have a discount on Big Macs. That's about the closest I would get.
But they're at the warehouse there. I'm sorry. I'll put it on mute.
No. Don't even worry about it. That fits with the theme.
But I want to bring this up real quick because you brought it up and it does make a lot of sense. But a lot of people say, "Oh, well, that's too expensive."
Mm-hmm.
Your son or daughter that you've sent to not saying you're not supposed to, but you've sent to college or you've had in baseball teams, or do you realize that's hundreds of thousands of dollars by the time they graduate or by the time not college, but like I know people that spend $3,000 or $4,000 a month for their kids' athletic, just youth baseball teams and soccer teams and lacrosse teams. Yes. And so people say, "Oh, I would never do that. I don't have that kind of money." I looked it up. Listen, I didn't sleep for a whole day. I looked it up. You could get like the ones that you saw, Mo. Some of those helicopters.
Yes.
Some of those helicopters you can get for about 140,000. 140,000 is nothing. People, right. you guys are going buying cars for 60,000. You're gonna find it.
People. I need you to stop buying cars. Start buying helicopters right now.
No. But it's the truth. And then you don't need an education to fly a helicopter. You need training. You're gonna have so many hours.
Kind of a license or like a certificate or permit or something.
Hours. So you have.
Nope.
Am I there?
Yeah, just barely. Yeah, go ahead. Nope.
Am I back?
Can't hear it. Yeah. Keep talking. I can't. Your camera's not moving, but we can hear you. All right, now I think you're frozen. I think the helicopter camping people got you.
Am I there?
Yeah, I can hear you. Keep talking, even if your camera's not.
All right. Good job.
Nah, who's pounding metal? You pay yep, that's true. You pay for what's important to you. Yours. The show come in. I don't believe so. Yeah, you're frozen. You might want to drop back in. Let's see. Did he? Yeah. Oh, I've stolen his channel. All right, good. Yeah, in terms of paying for stuff that's important, yeah, I do that. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, what do you guys pay for that's, let's say, more expensive, but it's an activity either for yourself or for your kids or family or whatever? Hold on 1 second. How do you unmute this? Okay, there we go. All right, let's see here. Good food. That's a good one. See, right now, my kids, before COVID shut everything down. Oh, he's back. I was just asking what people pay for that's for their family.
Yeah, that's what I want to say her name. I keep wanting to say her name wrong.
What?
Dina.
Yeah.
Dina.
Yeah.
She said you'll pay for whatever's important to you, and that's 100. That's 100%. You're right, and I'm not picking on anybody. I hope nobody's taking it the wrong way. I'm not picking on anybody's what they do or what they spend their money on. But
Yeah.
it's whatever. Like you said, whatever's important. My dad, he stopped smoking for 10 years. He smoked for like 20 years. He stopped smoking for 10 years and bought 2 Harley Davidsons
Nice.
with the money that he would spend on cigarettes. And this was 30 years ago.
Nice. Yeah, Harley, another huge community. For me, I like sports. I wish my kids liked them a little bit more. They should be
Aqua Girl, you're funny. I saw that.
like good food.
No.
Oh,
Do I ride, Leroy? What do I ride?
I do not ride. I've never ridden a motorcycle.
Oh, motorcycles? No, absolutely not. I can't drive a car, but I want to fly a helicopter.
There you go.
So, but let me get back into that helicopter thing.
Yes.
So you can go and take. You probably do have like a written test, but for safety. But there, a lot of that helicopter and airplane. It's a lot of hands-on. It's a lot of hands-on. You're gonna have so many hours. It's not cheap, but you're gonna have so many hours for lessons, and and then the lessons bring you. It's like college. It's like going to college. It's like going to college. You could go. I could go right now and do lessons, and you do like, a year of lessons, and then by the end of that year, if you do them the way you're supposed to do them, you'll be able to go fly.
That'll be fun. Helicopter lessons. Let me see. FAA requires minimum 40 hours of flight instruction, of which 20 hours must be with an instructor and 10 hours must be solo. For most student pilots, 50 to 60 hours is more typical. Reaching that level of flight experience will take most people between 6 months and a year. So there you go.
See? Dante, we need you to buy a helicopter.
Come on now. Step up. Somebody step up and buy a helicopter.
Yeah.
I can see Dante flying a helicopter.
Yeah, so here's the video. Here is the video. Reselling my way to my helicopter.
Yeah.
And then, like, people have their channel, like Tesla Picker. You do chopper picker. So you pick your way to a helicopter.
There you go. I can see Dante in a helicopter. Pilot Tay.
Deanna rides her own motorcycle. I bet she does.
Nice.
I can't ride no motorcycle.
No, crap.
I can picture Topher with a bike with his hands up here, the big old choppers with his hands up top, just chilling. Hey, man, what's up? You got any video games, man?
I got hella video games.
Hey, you got any hella video games? He got a backpack on, got like systems in the back.
Yeah, I remember we shipped a couple of motorcycles. They weren't Harleys, but they went overseas. So the closest I got was I pushed a couple helicopters, motorcycles.
Don't change your name because it takes me a while to learn people's names.
Who's changed? Thrifty Junker. You're changing your name? Why?
Because I'm not saying it right.
Thrifty Junker. I mean, let's see here. Yeah, other countries drive like crazy. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dante.
What happened? No one helicopter. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've thought about that, but I see people in car accidents every day.
That, yeah. too young. I mean, Dante said, did he say he lived in Germany? Has he ever been on the Autobahn?
He did live overseas.
You know what the Autobahn is, right? There's no speed limit. It's in Germany. It's like a, I don't know if it's a freeway or if it's a highway, but there's no speed limit. Autobahn.
I heard, I never seen it, but I heard there was a video up. There was a video up, and a guy was a YouTuber. I forgot what he did, and he literally had a heart attack on live, and they took it down. It was years ago, but I've heard about that.
Oh, okay. Certain parts have limits, but the Autobahn is great. Okay. I've never been, so.
Dante had a great show yesterday, and he was very considerate of others. He stopped the show. And if anybody here is friends with Emily, just check on her, hit her up on the DMs and say hello.
Definitely.
And it's so funny. I do have something else to talk about. It's funny because you're on YouTube, and I mean, I'm not on YouTube as much as I used to be because I'm trying to work. Excuse the banging, guys, because I'm trying to work. But something will happen in the community you never even knew. Like Emily kind of was going through some personal stuff, and I never even knew until I watched somebody else's show. And I'm close with Emily. Like I talk to Emily, pretty often outside of just seeing her in a chat. And I never knew. And I messaged the other day. It's in my phone. I messaged like last week. And I said, hey, how's everything? I hope everything's going well. But it wasn't regarding knowing that she's going through some personal stuff. It was just my normal routine checking on people and seeing how everybody's doing. So it's just weird how you, even though you think that you're everywhere, you're not.
Yeah. And as we said last time too, you never know. When you talk to somebody, they could have a giant smile on their face, but inside could be something else. So you never know.
Two people who had motorcycle accidents and
that's
that's sad. My mom made my dad sell his motorcycle because he fell twice. So he had to sell it.
Ouch, hit a fire hydrant. If you're going through major stuff, sometimes just be kind of exactly. You never know.
Yep, you are 100% right.
Some people are just brave and they just put on a brave front.
Yeah, it's funny because like I'm just gonna be honest, but I just met it's I forgot her name. I forgot her name because it's not Danica, it's Dina.
Yeah.
I just sort of met Dina like in the last week or two. I've seen her around, but I seen her in so many people's videos at the rally, and I don't know. I felt like we just started chatting, and it's just weird because I didn't. You don't realize like how cool people are, or you don't know people until other people introduce you to them. If that makes any sense.
No, it does. It's hard. I mean, getting to know people, especially online. You're not face to face like in person, so it's not always
like what I hear though. Like a lot of people like pre-recorded, and pre-recorded is exactly what it is. Pre-recorded. When you do a live for an hour, 2 or 3 hours, you start to figure out people real quick.
Yeah.
I think we are all, everybody who's here is more of a lot of us are live content creators, and or do it a little bit. And you could tell that we're real. I mean, I might be fake. I don't think I am, but you could tell when somebody's on for 2.5 hours that I'm not editing stuff out. We don't drop any of our videos. All our videos stay up, so we're real.
Yep. That'd be a cool name, though. Super fake reseller.
And now that you say that, Dina, you're gonna have to tell your husband that I hope he likes dirt racing. That he needs to come down to Charlotte in November. We can go to the big dirt track race, or find a track up there, and I'll try to get that way. Back alley trash and treasure. I like your name.
Trash and treasure. Everybody loves trash and treasure.
And everybody's been asking Dina, but she gets a lot of, like, she was talking yesterday, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but she was talking yesterday on a show or a show I was watching about how she'll literally go into like trash barrels and like get free stuff. And I've been saying that for years. You all you got to do is even ask your family members.
Yep.
She pushes it a lot, and I'm glad that she is, because you don't have to go and spend all the money that we're spending. Eventually, you got to spend it because you got to figure out what level where you want to be.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I mean, this country has so much stuff. There's stuff on top of stuff.
Oh, you are, Dante? I didn't know you like racing.
Nice. I don't know if I've been to a real race, though. That was more of an exhibition that I went to, but a real race? I'm not sure.
That's true. Aqua Girl.
Just if you were like me, you start to see who's real and who isn't. Just change the channel. Yeah.
And you will. You just pick and choose. You know, I'm not gonna speak for Mo, but I'm gonna speak for myself. There are people that watch us that I hear all the time and they support us. And then there's people that just find other channels that are better. And I got no problem with that. If, you know, I could go, and I'm just going to be straight up serious right now. I can go over to Paul's channel right now, and 8 of the people that were here earlier are over there watching his channel. And for a little while, I used to get upset with it. I'm just going to be straight honest with you guys. But you know what? It's free. He's not paying anybody to go over there and watch his channel. If he's more entertaining than me and Mo, or than myself, because it's my show today, then that's cool. Like, go for it. You know, in the beginning, I was like, you know, I thought he was trying to steal people going over there. And no, it's free. Nobody is tied down. You could just get up and go where you want. It's just like reselling. If I want to sell tools and you want to sell toys, then I can sell tools and you sell toys. Like, you can't take life that serious. I know there's people that like me and they support me and Mo. And if they come in for 2 minutes or 30 minutes, then I appreciate all you guys do.
That's right. I'm surprised anyone comes in here, but I appreciate you all. Oh no, the pest people. No, it's all good. To be, like I said, this is a word drop on the bucket. Our reselling community is not that big, so it kind of feels like we know everybody, but it's growing though. It'd be funny look at this group of people in the next 10 years, see who's here, who has a channel, like who starts a channel like today. You never know. Somebody could start a channel today and be like 100,000 in his 6 months in a year.
Yeah, Dante, wear a hat that covers your twist. Also, wear a mask. Bring a face mask or something you can put up over your head, and bring earplugs, because depending on how close you are to that track, it is loud. There is a lot of, no offense, there's a lot of rednecks. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I'm not stereotyping people out. It's an experience that I've been to. I'm So far I've been to 7 NASCAR races, real NASCAR races. It was only 2 at 2 different tracks. The rest of them were all in New Hampshire. I used to go up every year for both races. It's an experience that you'll never see in your life, and it's an experience that you can laugh and talk about it for the rest of your life. It's crazy.
Yeah, my dad used to go to Formula One racing, and when we were in Europe, because they don't have NASCAR over there, but they have Formula One. I never went, but he used to like that. That is literally like all day. How long is a NASCAR race? How long does a race last? One race?
Look at Dante, put the little cars in there. Does Katie like racing, Dante? It depends. Some of those races are 3 or 4 hours, maybe longer than that. It depends if there's a crash. Depends on the weather. Yeah, 3 or 4 hours. I was right. I've been to 6 tracks, I believe. My brother-in-law races Austin. He just won in Kentucky. Awesome. A week ago, got one of those life-size checks. That's cool. Like I said, my favorite YouTube channel is Hunt the Front, and it is a small little race team out of. They're not small. They're getting big. Their driver's really good. They got 3 or 4 cars, but they don't have any huge sponsors. YouTube is their biggest sponsor. Like, they have their YouTube channel, so that's their biggest sponsor.
Yeah.
And they just won a race last week that they won a $10,000 check. And I could tell you a story about racing. I had a friend. I'm talking a lot, guys. I had a big coffee. I had a friend that up north, we're not friends anymore, but up north, he raced a little local track. And he loved racing dirt track. Not dirt track, asphalt. He loved racing. It was in his blood. He was a mechanic. He loved racing. He found a good sponsor, just a local construction company, and he had a great gig with them. The gig was he had to work on the race car for 3 days a week for 5 to 6 hours, which it ends up being more than that, 5 to 6 hours. They paid for him to get to, or everything. They paid for everything. He got to keep his winnings. Well, this guy was really good. So in a month, he'd win anywhere between 800, which isn't a lot, but between 800 and 5,000. So he'd go to a race and win a $5,000 purse.
Nice.
And he didn't have to pay for the car because the sponsor paid for everything, and he had the top of the notch stuff. So his deal was he got the purse. Whatever he won, he got the purse. He had to work on the race car, and the owner paid for everything else. And he had like a little crew. And this guy was he was undefeated at the local track for years. It was cool. It was really, really cool to see that. So even though it's not a millionaire, he's not a millionaire from racing, he's still got to do something that he loves and make good money doing it.
Isn't that the dream? That's the dream right there. No, I've never been to, like I said, I've been to some exhibition stuff. I've never been to a real race.
I've never been to a NHRA drag strip. They have one that everybody keeps telling me to go to in Charlotte, right next to the dirt track that I like. It's 4 lanes. 4 lanes. And guys, I see that we're back up to 17 people. We must have some people in the background that are checking us out. You guys are probably working because I am not. I appreciate you guys listening while you guys are doing your work. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm not going anywhere, but just in case I catch you, I'm just catching you on the flip side real quick. I appreciate that you guys come, and I hope you guys have a good sales weekend if you're going to sell, a good buying weekend.
Just a good weekend in general.
Just a good weekend. And if you don't have a good weekend, message Mo on Instagram and complain to him.
Yeah, and I probably won't read it, but it's a thought that counts, right?
Kayla is in the house. Pew, 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 pew.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh wait, it might be good afternoon. It's good afternoon for you, right, Leroy?
Just turned afternoon. Yep, just turned afternoon.
I always say good morning, and I forget half the people from the East Coast. Or
Kayla, we are talking about car racing. Do you know anything about you? You live out in areas where there's car racing. Did you ever go to a car race or anything like that?
Wait. See if there's any car racing around here. I'm selling an NHRA. Is it NHRA and RHA hat right now?
NHRA, that's drag strip, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of pins on it. I just picked it up like a week ago. I should have pulled
a lot of the vintage NASCAR stuff does money.
Yeah.
Hubby has been. I have not. Cool, Kayla.
Drives a Prius.
Mama drives a Prius.
There we go. Everyone around here drives a Prius. It freaked me out. They got no sound.
Kayla, I bet you think that you're in a race car, though. You seem to be like the one that drives like you're in a race car. I drive like I'm in a yeah. You know that like
that fast though.
Yeah, you know the big roller that Fred Flintstone used to drive.
Oh yeah, it's just like boom, it's just rolling, literally. Yeah.
When I drove my daughter back home, she said, "Daddy," I said, "Bianca, how was the ride? What did you think about Daddy's driving?" She said, "You drive really slow and you stop too much."
I
said, "Well, whatever you want to drive." I was like, "Whatever you want to drive. You're 13. Get in the wheel." And then she just laughed.
I think your daughter and my kids sound very similar.
My daughter is my biggest heckler. She is my biggest heckler. I don't understand why.
I think we got a ride. We were in San Francisco. This was like a year or two ago. And then I remember we were in like my brother-in-law's car and he was driving. My kids were in the back seat and they were going down hills and he drives like crazy. He's like zooming in and out, going down hills. And then at the end they're like, we got out of the car. Like, oh, that was great. I wish my dad drove like that. I'm like, I don't drive very fast at all. Who here is a speed demon and who's the opposite?
From what I see, Kayla said she drives fast.
She does? I could see that. You got to get all those deals, you got to drive fast, man. You got to be the first one there. Oh, I did.
You did. Oh, Dina got to go in a NASCAR for her birthday. That is cool. How fast did you go?
Nice. Got to ride a NASCAR race car. I did NASCAR experience.
Yep.
So they let you go around. So do you get to drive, or they drive it for you?
Some of them have two wheels. Sometimes they don't.
Because I'm guessing the insurance for. I mean, you probably have to sign off a waiver or something that if you crash in the wall, which I probably would. But closest thing.
She went 120 miles an hour. That's fast.
It is fast. I did that in my Civic once.
I did it in a Mustang. My buddy was driving a Mustang down the highway, and I was peeing my pants.
I did it on the Dumbarton Bridge, if anyone knows where that is. That's between Palo Alto and Fremont, like many years ago. But for like 3 seconds, I doubt it was 120. It was probably like reaching, getting close to it. And in a Civic, that's not saying much. It took about half an hour to get up to 120. I didn't drive, I rode, but no, that's still cool though. There's a couple shows I used to work.
The ones who Kitty
car rides over there. I like fast rides. Actually, my son does too. He really likes that kind of stuff. I could see him picking up cars and getting into all that. He's already in the. Well, I know you joke about snow chains, but he's into snowboarding and skiing and all that kind of stuff. So he likes speed. And it's totally different when it's on a bank turn.
Yeah, it is totally different.
That bank turn is that you're talking about, like that.
Yeah,
like
on the tracks. When Dante goes, he'll see you. Some of those banks are so they bank so much that you can't walk up them.
So when you're on that, I forget what it forces your neck like this way. So does it force it down towards the middle of the track?
Yes.
And it's like, because I heard those guys have to work out their necks, because otherwise you can't hold this. You can't look straight and hold the steering wheel. They have to work out like their whole like shoulder area, necks, all that kind of stuff. Because one of my old bosses, I used to work at a Mexican restaurant when I was 17, and he said he used to race like NASCAR, and he's a little guy, but his neck was like. Yeah. He said you have to literally work out your neck, otherwise you're not going to be able to handle it.
Joe Deals, that's cool.
Brother-in-law's job's engine shop. He does mostly. Wow. So he must have seen some expensive stuff then if he does race engines. How much of those things? I mean, some of these race cars,
millions of dollars. Yeah, millions of dollars. I used to look it up. Just what they spend just for tires for one race is more than some people's salary.
Oh yeah. Somebody on the freeway, like last week, their tires, both of them blew out. I'm like, well, how does that happen on the freeway?
What is a noodle neck?
What?
What is a noodle neck?
Oh, I guess she got like. Well, it's better to have a noodle neck. Like these guys have like big, thick necks. You don't want a neck like that. I would too. As soon as you get in the car, I'd probably like fly to one side of the car. That's kind of cool though. Even if I know nothing about NASCAR, just being in a car and driving around the track, getting up to that kind of speed, that's nuts.
For Father's Day, Mo, you can buy me the NASCAR experience.
Sounds good. All right. So let me checklist. Got helicopter. I did look up the fuel. The fuel is between $4.50 and $7 a gallon. I don't know how many gallons you need. Okay. And then I got to get you some camping gear because you're going to go camping if you got a helicopter, right?
Yep.
And now you need the NASCAR experience. So man,
if I have a helicopter, I can go visit Aunt Fisa because I know I can land it in her yard.
Oh, you can see moose and like all the stuff.
Yeah. She's the only one that I know that'd be able to land in her yard.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to land in my yard. You crash right in the roof. This tiny little backyard and the front yard. Noodle neck. I like that name, Noodle neck. Noodle neck.
What's up, Lewis? How are you, sir?
Lewis. He's in Germany. How's the Autobahn? Yeah. I'd like to know if you drive. Is that close to you? Because Dante's been on it. I want to know if Lewis has been on it. He must have been. He's in Germany.
Hey, Derek.
Derek. I wonder is Derek a race guy? I don't know.
What do you think? I'm curious, but I want him. I don't know if you saw my Instagram this morning, but my name on my cup today is.
Pike Place? I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Because I felt that I wanted to do good things today. And the only way you can do good things is if you have a good outlook on stuff, and a good outlook is Derek. Derek is a good outlook. So I said, you know what? Today I'm going to make my name is going to be Derek because I'm going to do good things. I'm going to be a hustler today.
Derek Jr.
No, I'm bigger than Derek. How is it Derek Jr.? And I think I'm older than him too.
Yeah. Mo just put down the fresh rock. You better not land and mess that up. Yeah.
Who said that? Oh, Paul.
It's not gonna be rock. It's gonna be bark. Red bark.
Paul, you couldn't land a drone in Mo's front yard because it's too small.
Maybe a drone. You could land a drone. Noodle arms. I've got noodle arms. I got a beer belly and a noodle arms. It's not a good look. You're the true winner. The Autobahn goes through out of Germany every day. Wow. But most of it has. Oh, see, that's what Dante said too. I didn't know it. See, us people that aren't in Germany, we all think the Autobahn is like 1,000 miles an hour, like the whole way. It's just like a regular freeway. Okay. See? Well, it's like I got misinformation.
Yeah, I said today. I said I'm gonna and now, Derek. I thought it was spelt wrong, but Mo actually told me it's not spelt wrong. It's spelt correctly.
Yes. I told you to tell him that, and then he'd correct you and say, "No, it's correct."
But I feel like an idiot now because on my YouTube video, on my Instagram video, I was picking on them saying that they spelt it wrong.
You're supposed to play it off like you meant, like you're like, come on.
No, I'm not. Again, Mo, we were talking about being fake. If you screw up, you screw up.
I told you that's going to be my name.
Like you didn't.
I'm changing my name. No. It's going to be Super Fake Reseller. SFR.
No, if I did something wrong, then I did something wrong.
Okay. No, I don't own up to things. That's part of my mantra. That's why you need my workouts. Oh, I can't handle your kickboxing / dirt bike, dirt racing.
You know who else's house I can land my helicopter?
Who?
Noelle's house.
Oh yeah, she's got the room.
Yeah, Noelle. I know I can land it at Noelle's house.
Yeah, she's got the whole farm. And Kayla was asking when Derek's next video is coming out. The dance video.
He just did one. I mean, he only does one like every 6 months. What does she expect? No, just kidding.
Come on now. People expect more now. They've seen some videos. They need their Derek dancing fix. Derek dancing. There you go. It could be a whole new channel.
I want to know what kind of gun Kayla has. Her pew pew gun, and like what kind of ammo it has. Because those guns, she's always like pew 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 pew. Those guns, they must take a lot of ammo.
It's like it's filled with reselling bolos. I don't know.
She wants to. Oh, there you go, Dante. There you go.
Pop in, eyes.
Derek, are you driving or are you at one of your 7 jobs?
7 jobs.
He works. That guy works. That's why
I know that.
We know you're not.
I'm not anti-Derek. I don't do anything. I just sit here. Or the opposite, or whatever you call it.
I tried to convince him to have a yard sale.
Oh, yeah. Maybe next weekend. I got to drive today. That's actually not a bad idea. The reason why is because I always think about moving less, and the garage to my driveway is only like 5-10 feet. That's a lot shorter than driving it, loading the van, and then driving all the way to wherever.
Derek, that might be the only way you get to see him is if you go to his yard sale.
No one's gonna see it. My own family won't even go to the yard sale. 3Ds are here. Oh, there's Noelle.
Derek, Dante, and who's the third T?
Dina.
Oh, duh.
Duh. Take it easy, Caleb.
He will run a virtual yacht sale.
That's right. That's not a bad idea. Virtual yard sale. Isn't that what eBay is basically anyway?
Listen. I went to a yacht sale and they put a sign out that said "Ring doorbell if interested."
Sorcery, exactly. Leroy doesn't remember my name. Then again, I'm bad with names too, so.
I had to eat. I gotta eat. I'm hungry.
What are we eating now?
Kind bar.
Oh.
I ate too unhealthy the other day.
You got that from Costco or 7-Eleven?
No, I actually got it from Dollar General.
Dollar General. They don't sell those at Dollar General right here. Those are expensive. I know that because I looked at it yesterday. You know you can get a cheaper one at Costco, right? 30 of them for the same it was like $5 less.
By the way, guys, we have a special guest on Monday.
We do.
And I don't know her name yet, but I gotta remember it by Monday.
We'll be discussing kickboxing and dirt car racing, and maybe some NASCAR too.
Yeah, I want to talk about everything that she hasn't talked about on her other channels. So we're going to talk about chickens and
chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Man, those guys across the street. They fix up cars across the street, and it bugs me a little bit. But oh well, what you gonna do?
Mo reads all my IG messages.
I do. Eventually. See, no chickens.
What we have dinner around what time? 11 o'clock on Monday.
11, yeah.
Is it my channel or your channel?
I believe it's mine.
Okay.
Wednesday's yours. We'll have something in the mix for Wednesday too.
Okay.
That's gonna be on Leroy's channel. No chickens. I had chicken yesterday. I used to go to Costco until I realized I didn't need 100 pounds of chicken. Yeah. And I heard there was a story on the news about how what they do to get that chicken. That wasn't good.
I don't like listening to that kind of stuff because I feel that like they're like, oh, like their fruits are horrible, their chicken's horrible. My thought is they all do it.
I guarantee you they all do it. The Walmarts, the Targets, all of them.
And the chicken that you get from, I'm going to be honest with you, the chicken that you get from Costco is the same chicken they get from McDonald's. McDonald's just adds stuff to it. You got to realize there are only so many chicken places that can hold the capacity of some of these places what they want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so some of these farms, I mean, Noel would know better than me, but some of these farms are bigger than your city, these chicken farms. And that one farm will send product out to McDonald's and Costco, or Costco and Walmart.
Yeah, actually, that's a big business. People are starting these up. They're buying acres of land. They're setting those things up, and they're getting chicken coops and all that. Big old long things, like you said.
Oh, no, they're big as cities.
Yeah,
they're big as cities.
Not small. Yeah. I can do that. That's too much work, but
I know a guy that worked at a pig one, a one for pigs.
Oh yeah,
and it was literally this whole place was about 8 blocks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was humongous.
Man, I don't know. I'm not really a farm person, as you can tell. It takes me a week to do a 4-foot patch of grass, but to each his own, and more power to you if you can do that. 80 miles an hour on the freeway all day long. Uh-oh. Well, it's a speed demon, too.
That's not fast. It's 85 here.
85 the speed limit over there?
Yeah.
Costco makes me waste money. Oh, I don't eat McDonald's or Costco chicken. Quite chicken ain't hard to grow. I had chickens in our backyard here. So a coyote came. Whoa.
Then that's when you,
I know.
then you put another chicken out and then you eat the coyote.
No, they have a lot of people around here with chicken coops.
Yeah, I see it more down south. When I used to see it up north until my brother got one, or had a bunch of them. I used to see it down south. I mean, up north I wouldn't see it that much, but down south I see it every day. And they're smart. Like chickens are smart, dude. They'll follow you around. They're probably smarter than a dog.
This has 28 chickens and ducks. Nice.
My sister-in-law saw a picture on Instagram, Facebook back in the day. It was, they put it in East Providence. It was look how strong this bird is. It was a hawk. It grabbed the chicken. Well, guess what? It was one of her chickens.
What? It was like
so she didn't know it was her chicken, and she was on Facebook at work, and there was pictures in East Providence. They have like an East Providence page.
Yeah.
And people were taking pictures of the hawk in the air. Clawed it, grabbed the chicken. It took a chicken.
Yeah.
And she went home and realized it was her chicken.
What kind of chicken is that, man? She's a Rhode Island chicken looks like a hawk.
A Rhode Island Red. No, there's a chicken called a Rhode Island Red.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't like my chicken red. Oh, boy.
I think Chofa just doesn't like fast food chicken. Maybe that's what it is, Paul. You're right. Chofa, have you been back to did you go back to Chick-fil-A yet?
Chick-fil-A is awesome. It's too expensive, though. Overpriced. The best fast food. I heard that Chipotle is increasing their rates by 4 cents or something like that. You have Chipotle around you?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's not too bad. They use free-range chickens, I think. David, how's it going? We live by the river, lots of hawks, bald eagles, turkey vultures. Wow. I get nervous even having my cats on the deck. Those eagles can be huge. That's scary.
Yeah, that's true. What's up, David?
Starbird chicken sandwich. Get it. Starbird. You told me about that.
What's
and
a Starbird?
I think it's an SF.
Oh, hello, Dave. Hello, Dave.
Yeah, they're in Sunnyvale, Foster City, San Jose. Oh no, there's more. San Francisco, Oakland. All right, I'm gonna check out.
What are you looking at now? Chicken place? Oh,
Starbird
Superbird is that a fast food place?
Chicken. Yeah, Walnut Creek. They got one opening. Positively delicious chicken.
Mo, why would you bother looking up different chicken places when you won't even go meet Derek? That's like a smack in Derek's face. And today I am all about Derek. So that's totally a smack. Whoa, I'm talking. That's totally a smack in Derek's face. You're talking about you're going to go find places to go eat chicken, but you can't go find time to go meet my friend Derek.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm not. Of course I'm going to order online. Wow. I'm telling you, man, this chicken looks good. They even have it at the airport.
Derek is the FBI.
The Starbird. Oh, they have chicken tacos at Starbird too. Starbird chicken.
Bye, Internet. Thank you for stopping in.
I'm telling you, man, this chicken looks good.
And if we don't see you Monday, that's fine. We will see you on Wednesday, and we hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah, if I don't see you on Monday, it means I went out to get some chicken.
We made Antoinette hungry. She went to go get a chicken sandwich.
I'm really getting hungry. Our crispy chicken is never treated with antibiotics, never frozen, and always individually hand-breaded in our secret blend of gluten-free flour and spices. Oh, man, I want a chicken sandwich. All these happy people eating chicken. You know these guys have never actually eaten chicken. Look how skinny they are.
What, gluten chicken?
Yeah, gluten-free chicken.
Tofu
I always, you know something that irritates me? TV eating. You ever see people when they eat on TV, they're like talking and they got like a whole, like a giant meal and they eat like this much. They're not taking a real bite. That irritates me. Does that irritate you, or am I the only one?
I don't know.
Fake eating on TV. I want you to like drop it.
Powell is in the house. What's going on, Baldy Powell?
Or good afternoon. I'm not sure if it's good morning or good afternoon.
He's driving at the moment. Okay, we won't message you.
Oh, yeah. Don't type. I heard gluten-free. Where are you looking, Mo? Well, Topher told me to look at Starbird Chicken. So if you're in Northern California, you can go to a Starbird Chicken. And I'm doing advertisement for Starbird Chicken right now. Maybe, can we get a sponsor from them? A sponsorship?
How much reselling did we talk today?
What's that?
We talked about NASCAR,
helicopters, and camping in helicopters.
Yep.
And chicken farms, hog farms. What else? The Audubon. Chicken now. Like fast food chicken. So that's where we are. It always comes back to food. Have you noticed that?
Yes. It does with me. If you guys don't know I like to eat by now, you guys are doing something wrong.
All right. Is there one place you could eat in your area within 5 miles, and that was the only place you could eat for 1 month? What would it be?
Oh, Jesus.
Not a type of food, a restaurant or a place.
No money. No, it doesn't
money
matter.
Doesn't matter. But you can only eat there.
So you can eat anything on the menu?
You can eat anything on the menu, but it's that only you can only go to that one establishment.
It would either be Delaney's. That's the place where I get the corned beef. Or it would be City Range.
What kind of food are we talking about?
City Range is a steakhouse.
Yes.
And Delaney's is an Irish pub.
Between doggy and the kiddos, yeah, I've heard that the bark that we're getting is slightly different. It's I forgot what it was, but it was supposed to be more eco-friendly. It's sold at Costco. It's a little bit more expensive per bag. But I know what you're saying. They spray that stuff with like red mist, whatever it's called. See, I'm trying to think. Where would I eat for a month only?
I would have to say it would be you said in my area. It would have to be Delaney's.
Yeah, no taking your helicopter and going to like the Hamptons or something.
Nope. It would have to be Delaney's because it's an Irish pub and they have really good shepherd's pie, really good corned beef and cabbage. Their hamburgers are really good. They don't have steak, but the hamburgers are really good. Like I said, the chicken wings. Yeah, I would have to say Delaney's.
Delaney's. Let's see if I spell this correctly. Spottenberg. When you say Spottenberg to people, do they know? Like, how do people in Spottenberg say Spottenberg? Because I know it's not.
They don't say it like me.
Yeah, Spottenberg. That's awesome.
So it'd be a steakhouse or an Irish pub. If you had to
they got their own. Oh, look at this place. They got lights. Oh, I can see why you like this place. As soon as you walk into the giant Red Sox thing right there. So these guys are from it's an Irish pub, but they're from Massachusetts.
No, they're not.
Authentic Irish and American classic food. 32 taps. Okay, now you got me. 15 TVs. Live music 5 nights a week. This is where, all right. Leroy's going to have a get-together in 2022. It's going to be at Delaney's Spartanburg. Nice.
Or look up, you can look up the other one. Look up City Range.
City Ranch.
Okay. Spartanburg. City Range.
City
Spartanburg.
Ranch.
Not ranch, range. Like gun range, city range.
Yeah. It auto-corrected it for me. So this is a steakhouse.
Yeah.
So now when you want to spend a little bit more, I'm guessing.
I usually just eat off of the bar menu.
You eat up the bar?
The bar menu.
Oh, the bar menu. I was going to say, I usually just eat off the bar. There's a fly in here. Go away.
Also, we're in college. I ate McDonald's. When I was in college, I ate McDonald's. Had a $2 Big Mac meal.
Oh, dude, I remember that. 2 for $2 Big Macs.
For 3 months. Oof.
Those are good, man. 2 for $2. And Big Macs used to be bigger back then. I don't know about you guys, but burgers got smaller.
Oh God, yes. How did City Range look?
It's hard to tell. They don't have as nice of a site as Delaney's. Delaney's
the
like
site's
that.
Not as nice, but the place is better. Actually.
Yeah.
You can get a ribeye steak, and you can get a nice ribeye steak. It's right across from the Hilton.
Let's go to their menu then. Let's take a look. Crab bisque, prime rib chili.
I eat that every day.
Oh, you do?
I love the prime
You're eating
rib chili.
Prime rib chili every single day?
I could.
Okay. Tuna wontons, interesting. Pork belly bites, pimento pretzel bites, wicked calamari. What's so wicked about it? Hot Italian peppers. Can you say peppers? Peppers. Tossed with pesto and black olives. I know you're eating those. Petite crack.
There's a lot of women like that won't eat in front of guys.
Oh, that's the thing about my wife. She likes to eat. We go to all kinds of restaurants, anything, and she will eat more than I will.
But a lot of them won't eat in front of guys, and that's what Dean is saying.
Oh, that's. I mean, I don't want to criticize anyone, but that sounds like it's not a fun time.
She said, "Give me a steak." Dina, you're my girl.
There you go.
Girl. She said, "Give me a." That's me. I'm a meat and potato kind of guy. Like I love mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes.
But the steak has to be good.
Yeah, it is.
Does it irritate you if you get a dry steak?
Huh?
If you pay $30, $40, $50 for a steak and it comes and it's dried up and it feels like it's like a month old.
At City Range, it won't be. At City Range, it's I used to go there all the time, and I've very seldom seen people send their steak back because they cook it exactly the way you want it.
Would you prefer a steak or a prime rib?
I like both of them, but I go steak. How do you eat your? Whoa, I'm a mashed potato queen. How do you eat yours?
I think you meant steak.
Steak. I eat my steak medium well. Just a touch over. No. Just a touch over medium. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like it like a touch of pink and gray in the middle.
I like it a touch of red and red in the middle. No, I'm just kidding. I like a medium well too. A little bit of pink. That's what I was always taught. You want a little bit of pink, not much more than that.
Texas Roadhouse has a great steak.
You've been to Texas Roadhouse? They have them all over the place here.
We haven't seen Keith in 20 minutes. You say steak and it jumps on the screen.
Do they have Texas Roadhouse in Texas is the question. Texas Road. Anyone from Texas? Do they have Texas Roadhouse in Texas? They should.
You know what I'm making today? I'm going home to make in about 2:30. Nope. I am making fried scallops.
You know, we had yesterday. Well, 2 days in a row we've had seafood. We had cod 2 days ago, which I made myself. I put it in tin foil, added some, and then we had shrimp yesterday. Prawns, big ones, both from Costco. Yep, Austin location, Texas Roadhouse.
I like a little moo left on my steak and fried.
Like what?
A little moo left.
That's what the pink is. You want a little moo, not a lot.
Just a little.
You don't want the cow being able to talk back to you. That's not good.
What time is dinner? Dinner is we are going out for dinner. And I'm bringing my scallops as we're going to my mentors. And I'm bringing scallops. They don't know. And I'm making my signature scallops. So my signature fried scallops is with either Cheez-It batter or stovetop stuffing batter. I bought stovetop, so I'm gonna have it with stovetop stuffing. That's what I'm using for my breading. And it's slamming. Nice. I'll take pictures and just put them on Instagram.
I'm trying to think. Where was the steakhouse we went to? And it was a bachelor party, and we booked a steakhouse. Forgot the name. It was in San Francisco. And then when we got there, they said, "Oh, your table is ready." And there's like 12 of us. So like, there's a table for two. Like, that's for two people. There's 12 of us here. Oh, yeah, you got, and the guy took off the one. So we ended up having to go somewhere else. I was so annoyed. I forget the name of the place, but it was nice. What was it called?
Noelle keeps her hands for about a year and then crack.
Oh boy.
Well, they say you shouldn't. They say that any animal honestly shouldn't live. The meat is not as good if it lives too long.
So you're saying a younger animal? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what you can get into this, and a lot of people don't like this conversation, but that's why lamb chops or venison is so good. It's so young. Yeah, I think venison is very good. It is very good though. I don't eat it a lot, but it is very good. I don't think about what it is. I just eat it.
I remember we were at a wedding and they had venison pizza, and I can't lie, it was good. It was, okay, I'm not going to go into some people will get annoyed, but yeah. I'll just say this, you would have eaten the whole thing. What is the name of that restaurant that didn't let us in?
I've never had elk.
Elk's not bad.
I've never had elk.
It's slightly, not drier. It's an up-and-coming meat. Have you ever been to Fuddruckers?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, they have elk there. They have wild boar. They have elk. They have a couple other things. Ostrich. They have ostrich burgers too. Steak sandwich will be today's sandwich recipe. Yeah, nice. Venison is good, but elk is much better. Yeah, I can't even remember what elk tasted like, but I remember the venison.
Elk is better than venison.
The one I've never tried, and I think it's banned in the U.S. is foie gras. I think that's how you pronounce it, foie gras, which I believe is I believe it's banned in the U.S. This is good, but elk is much better. We haven't gone to either since we haven't gone anywhere in the longest time. If you combine Roadhouse Roadhouse's rolls with Longhorn steak. You'd have the perfect chain. Yeah, have I been to Longhorns? Let's see here. Do they have a Longhorns? I think I have. Longhorn Steakhouse. Yes. Sacramento. I think we went to Longhorn. Let me see here. Unless I'm thinking of a more local one. Or maybe it was Morton's. I don't know. I haven't got any. This is good. Steak sandwich. Elk is leaner than venison. You have to add fat when you cook it. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard it's like a leaner meat. I just got a Fuddruckers, so burger. Have you tried aged steaks? I don't think so. Duck liver, I've tried that. It's an acquired taste. It's not bad. Good morning, sir. We're talking about duck liver and aged steaks.
I just shaved a bunch. I just saved a bunch of money by
switching to Geico. Oh, he did say that.
Derek.
Did you say 15%, Derek? Don't say commercials don't work on some people.
I'll tell you guys one thing. You're not a true fan of somebody else on YouTube until you get a coffee with their name on it.
I'm going to get one that says rerun on it.
So that's what I want to start. I want to start whoever goes to Starbucks, because Starbucks fits ninja. I want to start. If you really like somebody on YouTube, on your Instagram, get a coffee and use their name. I want to see who.
You know, that's ingenious. That's a cool idea. Okay, I'm going to get. Whose name am I going to get on there? Because I have to find somebody that I actually like, though.
If you want to support somebody, get a coffee from Starbucks and put their name and show the tag on your Instagram.
Their name or their like YouTube name or their Instagram tag or whatever title. Which one? The name or the channel name?
Whatever you want to do. I mean, okay. It depends how close you are to your. It depends on how close you. I mean, me going into Starbucks and saying, "What's your name, sir?" Fundamentals of the side hustling. I feel that they can't spell rerun right, so I would need to. Actually, I should do it just to see what they come up. That's what we should do.
I should. Everyone go in there and ask for fundamentals of side hustle. That's it, and it has to be all of it. And if they say, and I want you to say, don't spell it out for them to see how badly they spell it. So
no, here's the thing. If they put the name wrong, can you send the coffee back? Oh, this would be a great YouTube channel.
Just random names on cups at Starbucks.
So if I went in and they'd be like, "What's your name?" I'd be like, "Keith."
What's the number that we're using? I mean, if you want to, you can put anybody's name. I'll try fundamentals of side hustling, see what they say. I'll go near fish. Some fish is good. I mean, you're talking to a northeastern guy over here, Rhode Island. He's a big seafood guy.
I love seafood. So a lot of people are over on Paul's channel, so I'm gonna cut off like soon. But you guys are exclusive, so I'm gonna tell you guys this is what we're gonna do on Instagram. Yeah. So. And I'll try to do it. So I should probably do a hashtag. Hashtag. Yeah. What would it be like? Hashtag your name on something simple.
Something short. Hashtag, no, how about this? Hashtag Starbucks reselling.
No, that's too big.
Okay. Hashtag reseller tag. Reseller tag. We'll call it reseller tag. So then hopefully the person will see it and they'll tag you back. Or they'll tag somebody else. Reseller tag. Does that make sense?
Hashtag your cup. Hashtag your cup. My name.
I don't want to get confusing. Let's see here.
Yeah. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, do it, Paul. I'll say the flipping scores guy. Hashtag reseller.
Hashtag, we should say reseller tag you're it.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, I like
that. All right, that works. That works like right there. Because I doubt that's taken.
I gotta write that down so I don't forget. So this is for the 15 people that are here, guys. Thank you for supporting us. And I want to see where this goes. This would be cool. Derek got it. Oh, what Derek say?
Oh, Mike Up Your Name. That's good too, actually. Mike Up Your Name. So either one of these two. If you can use one of these two, then we'll know what you're talking about. But Mike Up Your Name. I think those are cool. But the point is, put it on your Instagram because, and then tag some people in this chat right here.
Yeah, we'll do it in here, and then if people have no clue, we'll just do it. So we'll do it.
Yeah, exactly. And see if you can tag somebody that maybe you don't think gets tagged very much, or like they need a big up, or they're having a down day, or whatever.
So if I go into Starbucks and they ask me for a coffee, and they say, "What's your name?" and I say, "Regina." I go to Starbucks like, "What?"
Oh, do it. No, I'll go in there. I'll say my name's Farm Girl Scavenger Noel, and see if they how badly they spell it. No, I think we're losing it. Does anyone other than Starbucks ask for the name? Huh. I don't know. I don't go to Pete's. Pete's is a competitor, right? Ask. I mean, I guess you could physically write the name on there yourself if they don't ask for a name. I mean, I guess technically it doesn't have to be coffee. It could be like a.
Can you hear me?
Not really choppy, but. Oh boy, Starbucks is killing you right now. They cut you off. My local coffee shop does ask for that works. Any place that asks for a name. We're not sponsored by Starbucks. That was just the one that came to mind. Nope, he's gone. I'm part-time, so I can't afford Starbucks. I don't really drink very much Starbucks, to be honest. I'm more of, I mean, I go there usually when other people ask to go, then I'll go. I mean, if I really want something, I either usually go to like the AM, PM and get coffee if I want coffee because I can mix it myself, or I go to McDonald's has crappy coffee, but at least they have cheap drinks. They're like $1 for any size. So that's just me. But I'll go to Starbucks just to write somebody's name on it. I buy McDonald's tea. My wife gets the what do you call it? Sweet tea at McDonald's. And it's funny how they ask you what size you want too. We've been barbecuing pretty much every day for a couple of weeks already. Nice. Party at Noel's. Leroy's struggling to get back in here. And you're in, but we can't see you or hear you. Nope, we can see you now. Hello? Get the regular coffee from Starbucks and you can get refills for cheap. If you really, really want to be cheap, go ask for a Starbucks cup of water and then just write it on there yourself. Because I think they'll still give you a white cup. Oh my goodness, there's 2 Leroy's.
Okay, we're good. All right, so am I there?
Yes.
So listen, so when you go to somebody asks if does it have to be Starbucks, wherever you go, they want your business. So if you say to them, listen, you're gonna get 2 coffees. Well, sometimes you are, but if you say, can you just write Joey on my cup, they'll write Joey on your cup.
Yes.
They want your business.
I'm trying to think of whose name. I like the idea of a female name. I think I'll use Noel's name, or maybe I'll use Dina. What's your
But
name?
you can use Jen. What's your name, Jennifer?
Hi, my name is Jennifer.
It's like Derek going in and they say, "What's your name? What's your name?" Dante. Topher. Oh, that's it.
What?
You have Dina go in and ask for a coffee, and they ask her name. She says Topher.
Yes.
All right, guys, I gotta run. I got some food to make. I got a lot of things I gotta get done in the next 3 hours.
Let's see those Instagram pics.
Huh?
And see those Instagram pics.
I'll do some pictures of them. And
see
you
on
guys,
Monday,
you can start the hashtag coffee. You can start that this weekend. You can start that now.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Paul has a show on, guys. If you want to jump over there, I appreciate the guys who stayed with me, and have a great weekend.
Take it easy.